Hello, everybody. Welcome to this video of Spartan Spotlight series. Today, we are welcomed with the cheer team. I'm with Coach Vanderwarren, Lizbeth, Quito, and Bianca, Bafia. So today, to start off, I'm going to ask you guys, how long have you guys been doing cheer, and what got you interested in it? And same with the coach. How long have you been coaching?
I have been coaching cheer at Oakland for 5 years. I've been an athlete since grammar school. I played softball, volleyball, and I was a cheerleader in Evergreen Park High School.
So I started cheering when I was in second grade, and I just when I came to Oakland, I wanted to continue doing what I love to do, so I just did it here too.
I did cheer all 4 years. I only did cheer when I was little. It was only for 3 years. It was nothing serious.
Okay, that's good. What got you guys interested in cheer?
So, for me, when I was really little, I wanted to play soccer really bad. I wanted to so bad, but my asthma was really bad, so I couldn't do the running. So my mom was like, "Here, no, we can't do that. How about we try cheer?" So then I tried cheer, and it just clicked, and I've just been sticking with it. And it was just so fun just to learn to stunt. When I was little, holding people up in the air was so cool, and I was like, "This is so cool!" It was just so fun.
My experience was I went to the high school in 8th grade, and I saw all the cheerleaders there. They all looked like they were having fun, and that they all liked each other, and the coaches were really nice. And I talked to a few SALT members at the time, so then they kind of introduced me to the athletic program there. So that's what got me into.
Well, like I said, I was a cheerleader at Evergreen, so Evergreen was always, my thing. So when the position was open here, I jumped on it.
All right, and then for all you guys, what would you guys say is your favorite memory from all the years you've done cheer?
Well, it's been a tough year this year. This will be a year that I think I will always remember. And what I will remember most from this year is the dedications that these girls have given during all the adjustments we had to make, all the changes that were thrown at us constantly, and they stuck with it and they adapted. And that will probably be the memory that I will take with me forever.
My favorite memory of cheer was last year. We all went to breakfast the morning of our first competition, and I really liked that because we all got to spend time together and just talk outside of practice.
So overall, I don't really have a distinct favorite memory, but it's just one of my favorite feelings is when we would come home from away games on the bus after we've won a game, and we are pounding on the bus screaming the school song. I just it's so annoying we couldn't do it this year, but in the past years that was probably one of my favorite things to do.
The bus drivers even got into it. Remember, they were singing the songs by the end of the our games. They were singing the songs with us.
Good. Yeah. Sometimes the bus drivers yell at you whenever you.
Yeah, no, we were very fortunate. We had some really nice bus drivers that they were right with us.
Good. When you guys are not in season, what are your extracurriculars, or what do you do on the side?
Well, working for the superintendent keeps me very busy. So that's a big portion of my time. But I also still play sports. I play co-ed sand volleyball in the summer. So, and in the winter I play at the pavilion. So I'm still active in playing volleyball.
When we're not in season, I'm in clubs in school. This year I'm doing yearbook. I'm in NHS student council. I'm in SALT and something. don't know. But I'm like pretty busy with that, and then I like to tumble on the side. Like it like helps with cheer, but like it's just like can't stay away from it too long. So I tumble, and when I'm not in season, I just like last summer I was trying to work on my skills. Like when it was like that awkward pause, like when he couldn't do anything, and like it was just kind of like so like I just tried to like take time out to like better like my tumbling and stuff.
So my extracurricular activities throughout all 4 years, I was a member of SAD, the Fresh Stuff Advisory Board, Senior Advisory Board, SALT, and and soccer. I did soccer starting sophomore year.
What do you guys say is who is like your biggest influence in life that gets you kind of motivated to keep going?
My mom was my big influence. She unfortunately passed, but she always, told us never to give up. And she raised me and my sister by herself. And she worked, but she made sure we were always first. So I think we learned what determination was.
My biggest influence would be my mom also, just because I always tell her everything, and she's like my mentor in a way.
So mine, I would be like a combination between my mom and my grandparents. Like they've like always stuck with like they've always like been there, and like my grandpa, oh my god, sometimes I feel like he's like the number one fan. Like at games he would always come, like every football game he would come to. And like he would always like be like congratulate me, and it was just like really nice to see him there. And he just would always like encourage me to like do better, and yeah. So I think it would probably out of the three be my grandpa.
He's always a good big influence. Bianca and Liz, what would you guys say are who is your favorite teachers or class?
Okay, so my favorite teacher ever since freshman year would probably have to be Mr. Farrow, just because I don't know, his personality just makes you feel comfortable in the school and in the classroom and what he's teaching you and over everything. And then having him as a coach sophomore year and junior year was a plus too, because then you really get to like know him in depth and outside of like school and everything. You know?
So for me, I think my all-time favorite teacher is Mr. Doyle. Like that's probably like a common answer. Like I know at least a lot of people who like love Mr. Doyle, but he just was always so funny and very sarcastic a lot. But it was kind of funny. And it's like now, like this year, since like he was my teacher last year, but in the mornings before my class, me and my friends like who had him last year talk to him in the morning. So it's like he's still like it's like there, still Mr. Doyle.
Good to have that staff member just kind of there. It's always good to have kind of a teacher to be over your shoulder, you know. Do you guys have any messages for either future Spartans or any current teammates?
Mine would be never give up and set your goals and achieve them. And you need to be determined and you need to want it. And you'll get very far. So never give up and you can achieve any goal that you set for yourself.
Mine would be for anyone current or who is thinking of joining cheer to just enjoy your time with everyone there and actually make the most of every single, whether it's practice or competition, every time you have matters, because now that it's like my last year, honestly, I don't like the fact that it's coming to an end. I really don't.
So I would say with like any sport, like if you're like involved in anything at school, like even if you're an incoming freshman, like it's mind over matter 100%. Like if you have like you could have all the skill level and like talent in the world for your like like designated sport or whatever you want to do. But if you're not in the mindset to like want to do like improve and want to help for the benefit of the team, it's not going to go anywhere. So I just think if everyone like stays like dedicated and like motivated, especially like this year was like a really big example of that, I feel like, with our team, and like we all like had that common goal, and it was just like such a nice environment.
And then our closing question, Liz, do you have any plans after graduation? And Bianca, do you have any plans for the future?
Well, for graduation, I mean, I don't know. Me and my friends are planning like a family trip instead of like the senior trip that everyone's going on, because I kind of just want to spend time with them. Because with college and everything, I mean, I don't really know if I'm going to go out of state or stay in state. So just spending time with family.
For me, like I'm still a junior, but like next year I'm planning on like keeping up with like all my academics, and after that I want to go to a university somewhere. I don't really know where it is, and then after that I want to go to med school because I want to become a radiologist when I'm older. So it's kind of like a lot of everything, time and money. So, but I'll figure it out more.
Right, that's all the questions I've had today. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you to the cheer team for participating in this week's episode.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this week for our program Spotlight. We will be back next week for another episode highlighting another one of our incredible programs here at Oak Lawn. Stay up to date when a new episode drops by making sure you follow OLCHS Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are not already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can easily see when we upload new content and live athletic events. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and go Spartans!